In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Medieval Dynasty. And I learned something today that I did not know before. The devs, when they made that last update, I hadn't looked at my miners and I hadn't looked at, that type of stuff. Their production levels have been drastically slowed down. And I do mean drastically. I built this extractor. I think I need a second one. I think I'm going to need that much. Let's grab 24 logs real quick. Where do I want to put another extractor? You know what? I'll put an extractor right on the other side of this wall. It's not what I want to do, but unfortunately, it's kind of what I need to do. All right, line it up with east. Get it just off the road. And clicky. And might as well get all the logs done. I do love the building. Look at this. Phenomenal. Oh, I need more logs and some straw. I have a bad feeling I need to build more of these, which isn't good because I'm running out of workers. Unfortunately, most of my workers are mothers right now. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just an inconvenient truth when I have more areas that need workers than actual workers available to do it. I also found out I had an issue with recording. So this is me redoing the day, trying to do, well, I'm changing it up a bit, but I already did start a recording on this and I found out a couple things and I'm going to go over that with you guys. Oh, I love that speed boost. It's so awesome. Okay. The speed boost is awesome. I want upgrading to be part of the speed boost, but you know what's not part of the speed boost? Building walls. I don't get it. I don't understand why when you go into the skill, crafting, and builder's trance, faster module building stacks up to 3 times. They don't really explain it more than that. Why is building this wall considered a module? And this small section of stone fence is not. If I started building this fence, I wouldn't get credit for it as a building, and I wouldn't get the speed boost. That makes no sense in my brain. I honestly don't get it. Developers, help me out here. It's a building skill. It's in the same tree. I build fences and walls to build up the skill to get to that point. This should be included. I mean, give me a break. It is a tier 4 skill. And if you're going to put 3 points into this, amazing skill, but it should work on more than just building houses. It should work on building fences. And I think it should work on doing upgrades as well. All right, so let's check. I need to find somebody to pull off of what they're doing. And I remember that in the tavern, this guy right here. Oops, let's get out of that. Let's go ahead and remove you. Happens to be a level 8 extractor. And I need that in my life. So I'm going to go ahead and assign you to there. Pretty please. Miner. And when I max out limestone, and that's all I'm doing is just limestone. Oh, notice this. Interesting. This is a bug, or it was an oversight. Getting clay costs a shovel. Okay. Getting stone. Oh, they're picking stone up off the ground. They're not mining. I was wondering why the stone didn't take a pickaxe. Yeah. But fortunately, it's only 0.3 per hour. That's good. But a level 8, 2.28 limestone per hour. My level 9 guy is getting 2.56 per hour. Wow. That just hurts. I've got smiths over there that don't have extraction skill, but I think they'll level up faster if I take them out of the smithy and put them all into the tavern cooking meat. Because I think that's one of the fastest things that they can craft. And with all of them working together, 3 people, I know in the smith, I enjoy having those people in there, and I think they're doing an amazing job. But now they can do 8.55 meat per hour, and they'll level up faster in there. I'm hoping one of them levels soon. Because the more that they level, the faster that they can all make stuff, which means they all level faster. My hunting lodge. Let's check on the farmers. All right, so my wife is doing the hoeing. You're doing the seeding. What are you going to do now, dear wife? Was that fertilized already? Unplowed. Requires bag of fertilizer. Oh, okay. Now she's going to go ahead and fertilize. So that one part had been fertilized. Once my wife gets done with what she's doing, I'm going to put her back in the hunting lodge. I've been talking about balance in this game. Trying to get a working balance on what my people need to do. I am going to take the meat down to 10%, and I am going to boost feathers so that these people are actually working at the top percent of what they need to do. I don't need to bring a lot of meat in. I've got a ton of meat, and most of it's just going to go turn into rot. So to save on knives, I lower everything else down. I still want to get some leather and some fur, but I slide all these down, and I'm going to pump up feathers because feathers don't use knives, and they can collect a lot of feathers quickly. And then I'll put my wife over here, and I'll be selling feathers as a resource, something to make money on, which, you know, it's always a good thing. It's nice to make money. With all this extra pick use, I do need to check the status of my picks. I have 19. I think I'm good for a little bit. I don't see me using up all those, you know, at the same time. Let's go to the barn real quick and see what I have them working on. I think I want to turn off animal feed, or basically minimize the animal feed. They're doing 46.55 flax per hour, and that's just one person. They definitely upped the farmer's ability to beat grain and stuff like that, which is really nice. I want to get some more people on farming then. Definitely. I'm going to stop making animal feed completely and just do fertilizer and flax grain for a while. Okay, so you're done. Why didn't you fertilize this? Am I out of fertilizer? Very possible. Let me see, because I know I had a small amount of fertilizer. Yep, I'm out of fertilizer. I'm going to put a little bit of fertilizer in here. Let's grab 98. Yeah, I think 98 fertilizer is good. I've got another 296 just safely put away. Drop that in there. Let's go ahead and drop the extra logs and rock the extra straw. No. Now, what I did do is I laid out the rocks for my next 4 houses. I went ahead and made a lot of planks late last night. And what I would do is I would stand here right in the middle. I would craft the planks, look this way, drop a stack of 48, which is exactly what I need, and then start crafting the next one. I just kept doing it, and I just stacked them up behind here, which is actually a perfect place to store planks. Okay, that field worker was just flying. I saw them doing it. All right, so she's probably going to finish up seeding, and then she'll fertilize, hoe, and seed that probably in a run. My wife's going to be going ahead. I think I'm going to take her off. I know this other girl can handle it, so I'm going to pull you out of the barn, assign you to the hunting lodge. She's usually happier in the hunting lodge anyways. Assign you as a hunter. Wait a second. Go back into the hunting lodge, and let's see where I'm at now in the hunting lodge. I'm collecting 28.5. Hold on. Give her a few more seconds. I think I switched over there a little too quickly. I figured I'd be collecting more than that. She has a level 7, though. Well, 28.5 feathers per hour is actually pretty good. And I'm collecting almost... Okay, so I'm going to stick at 2 meat per hour. And then 30.28 feathers per hour. If I had the people that... The other ladies that all have hunting skill. I got a lot of huntresses in my homes, but they're all mothers right now. Once again, nothing against that. It just hurts when you have all the kids coming at the same time. And let's be honest, I have a ton of children in my village. I mean, look at this bottom half of my village. It's all children. That's just wow. Now, if you want to avoid that, you can build the small, simple house. It only has 3 beds. It forces a family to have no more than 1 child. You can do the rock walls, upgrade the walls, and do the best roofs on it. And the only thing that hurts you is on the happiness that the max happiness level that your people can get to. But you can minimize the number of kids. And then what you can do is that when you're built up enough and you've got everything going, if you have an extra person or you can afford to take somebody off, build the next level house, put a family in there, and she'll get pregnant really quick. Once this person's about ready to come off, then you can do the same with the next one, and just keep going back and forth is a good way to manage the growth of your village when it comes to children. I was trying to find a nice way to say that, without being crude and making it kind of, mean, but there was really no other way to say that. My woodworkers, I think I need to send one of the guys from here, and I'm going to send him to the mine because gathering rocks is just very slow now. Make you a miner for a little while. Got 2 people working it now. Let's go back to the mine real quick. Now with 2 people working, a total skill of 16, they can barely get 1 iron per hour. Barely get 1 iron per hour. Think of all the tools that I'm making that require iron. There's going to be a serious iron shortage. I'm, serious about an iron shortage. if I do 50-50, I can get 11 stone per hour and 0.76 iron per hour in the mine. Let's try to balance this a little bit. Okay. 1 iron per hour, and then I can get 6.84 stone per hour out of the mine. Jiminy Christmas. So the extraction house has become a necessity now. I don't like how it's built outside of the town. I'm hoping that one is temporary. Oh, while I'm out here, I'm going to go and take the fishing hut. Oh, I already did last episode. I forgot that I took the fishing hut down if you weren't here for last episode. It was derelict, it was breaking down, and I've never used it. So I saw no reason to keep it around. It's wasting tax money, but, you know, not really a lot of tax money to make, you know, something you need to worry about. All right. So you're almost to this point. I think she can do that on her own. I don't think I need to baby her with that. I am going to... Oh, let's see. I need 36 limestone to finish up that place. And I only have 12. Okay, well, I guess I'm not working on that for a little bit. I mean, the upgrades can come later. It's just, it'd be nice. The sooner I can get the upgrades done, the better. All right, young lady, I am going to move your family now. Management, people. Yeah, pretty sure. Yep, just wanted to make sure it was the right person. And simple house, assign. No, I'm not removing them at all. I'm just assigning them to a new place. I don't want to take the possibility that I accidentally kick them out of the village. So I'm making sure to manually move them. Oops. Excuse me, lady. The place is under construction. She'll stay here the whole day until it's time to go to bed, unfortunately, but no problems. Take that stone wall out. I'm going to see if it'll let me place a new house and not take the torch. I'd rather keep the torch if I could. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but I'd rather. And before I place it wrong, because I am apt to do that, we will do a quick save. Queue it up. No, not extraction. I'm stuck on extraction. We're going to do the house facing south. Okay, it is that, and we'll take the road back twice. Building, houses, house. Face south. Bring it just until it's locked there. I'm gonna get as close to that as possible. I think right there is centered. That's as close as I can get it. And that's pretty straight too, so I'll have to accept that. And then add a little piece of road right there to get rid of that last little plant. And that works. That's acceptable. Do I want to pre-drop off building supplies at these houses? I mean, it would make it easier to get her to have if I have all the supplies there already. Let's call my horse. Hi, horse. Ah, there's where those extra 24 logs went to. Take. Get a little closer to the horse. Take. Inventory. Now, eventually, we're going to lose the ability to do this. So I am going to take advantage of it while I can. Put that in my horse. And let's go ahead and put that on the horse. Even though I did all the little drops for it already, I figured just completely overload the horse. And, oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to move carrying all that. That's for sure. Please tell me. Oh, the horse is close enough. Awesome. Great. Let's grab myself some extra hammers. I think 4 hammers should do it. It'd probably take more, but that's a good start for now. Okay. Didn't think the horse would move, but I figured I would try. Switch to the horse's menu. Pick that up for myself. And the horse can still move. Like I said, this is not going to last. So I am going to take advantage of it while I still can. All right, let's drop 27 logs. Originally, last time I said 23, and I was wrong. It's actually 27. Then drop off 94 stone. It's really nice knowing exactly what you need per house, per build. So you can just have everything because if it's all right here, it saves so much, especially with that new skill and the way it works. I could build 2 or 3 houses in just a few minutes now. Those logs, okay, good. I'll say those logs better stop soon. Let's see. Let's use this tree and hope that the logs will butt up against the tree. 27. Now, I don't think I have the right amount of logs for what I'm trying to do, but I'll figure that out later. Right now, I just want to lay out the next 4 houses roughly worth of materials. Come on, there we go. So I don't have to go very far to get the supplies. Now, when you drop more than one item at a time, they'll kind of hit against each other and they can cause an issue. Just be aware of that. You know what? I can use... Oh, I know what I'll use on this one. Use the lantern. That'll hold it. I don't know. Maybe I'll go hog wild. Oh, I can't get... Oh, no, I can get the houses built. I can get all these houses built. They just won't be upgraded. Because I'll have all the materials and I can quickly rotate families in and out. That would be really nice to be able to get this done today. $92, $94. Can't remember. Did I actually drop? Oh, I did because there's one left. Okay. And one more. Right here. And this will be the 4th. And then that'll be enough to get me ahead of the game, I think. Once again, I'll be waiting for stacks. Oh, let's drop that. Going to bounce against each other. Perfect. I'm going to be waiting for limestone for a long time. I mean, seriously, these houses are not going to get upgraded for a while, unfortunately. Oh, come here. Ah. You went too far. Let me see if I can... Come on. I know you can get in. Great thing about the horse, you can take him right inside. drop off the extra logs, the extra planks. Unmount. I'm going to F5 real quick. Just give me a quick save. I can't move. All right, let's get back on the horse. Because the horse, I think the horse is what was blocking me in, and you can't tell your horse to move a little bit. So just step outside, then get off the horse. Now we're F5, so that I'm not saved in a spot where I'm stuck. And let's get a house built. I need to finish a wall section so I can move. Oh, I've got to change these to wall, stone, stone. Yeah, it'd be nice if I actually set up the house to be built correctly. Yeah, that was almost bad. Fortunately, I didn't have the right supplies to screw up, but... You know, if I build this up fast enough, I can reassign her to this place, and she'll never have moved from this spot, and it'll be in her new home. That would be kind of cool with that new with that new building talent where you can do that. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. All right. So I need logs and stones. I need to be able to at least see 3 walls. Can I get to a 4th? Almost can get there. I can do that one, that one, that one. And, there we go. That should do it. Like I'm ever so slightly inching, but not. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the logs one more time. So I can just inch forward. So I can, as long as I can hit, I think, as long as I can hit 3 walls, I can go without stopping. Because once I get this part done, these 3, I should be able to move again. Oh my God, look at that hammer go. No, I can't move. All right, I need to drop the logs again. I'll get this figured out. This is going to take a little while to figure out. Can I maintain my buff? Yes, I can. And now I can walk again. Awesome. Yeah, all your walls are going to be done in just a few minutes, lady. Pick up the supplies I need to do your roof. And I have to modify the roof, too. Oh, God, this is so... This really makes building enjoyable. Come on, come on, come on. Having the extra hammer available makes it nice. Let's go back here. Oh, no. I'll be 1 log short on this house now. Because I inadvertently... Yeah, I'll be 2 logs short because I accidentally hit that one. And I put a log into... So I need to make sure that before I start doing this, that everything is set correctly for the upgrade. As in, have the proper roof piece. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be short. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't hit it and it didn't count against me. That would be great if that worked out that way. Oh, no, I'm going to be short in here. Yep, I'll be short 1. That's okay. God, it is so much slower when you don't have that buff. And when you can get 3 stacks of that buff going, whoa. Just totally awesome. It's totally tubular, dude. And I mean totally. You cannot tell me that that's not cool. Especially after the old way of And with the stamina buff going on. Oh yeah, that's right. The better stamina doesn't count for building walls. I hope that's an oversight and not a design feature. Because that sucks. If it's meant to be that way, that just really, really blows. All right, let's go ahead and quickly move the family back in. No. I inadvertently clicked on it. Assign to a house. We'll assign you to the empty 100% house. Accept. Give them a second. Go back in. And their mood should be going up. Perfect. Once I can finally upgrade that house completely, I think the mood with this house fully upgraded, they can get into the 80s and 90s now. And I think that's the only way to get them to those 80s and 90 levels. Grab this. We'll go to upgrade. And get this house fully upgraded. Hopefully next episode, I will have these people to a full state of happiness. And I'll know what that number is without anything special going on, like events or anything like that, where their happiness level will sit. Is that it? Yes, this place is fully happy or fully upgraded, and hopefully the people will be happy soon. And that's all I can do for the upgrading on that house, unfortunately. But that's okay. Doing this in winter, the upgrading really helps with their wood usage. And of course, I mean, it still helps with their happiness, but I'll just have to live without it for now. Oh, let me check on... Perfect. Planted all the way through with cabbage. You were doing a good job on harvesting. You don't need any help, and you're good to go. Okay, so I've got a worker over here who I have collecting wool. It's his only job. Let me check these. I think, yeah, this is going down because there's no worker over here to bring food over. So not just that, they are providing food for the animals, but my stable hand, the animal breeder for my stable, decided to have another child again. I'm not trying to bait up the young ladies for having kids. It's just, it's an inconvenient truth that I mismanaged my village and now I'm paying for it. Speaking of mismanaging my village, just check the management tab and see how food is going. 10,000. Awesome. It's all that cabbage. 1694 on wood. I wonder if anybody's... I'm going to check my craftsman, see if anybody's leveled up yet. No. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten any level ups in that area. Let me check the pickaxes. I think we're going to be... Yep, still at 19, so we're good. Because they're not collecting too many, and their per hour use is minimal. So I think that needs to get adjusted. You should be able to gather more iron and more limestone faster than we are. And rocks as well. I don't know why that's such a low gathering item, where you don't gather a lot of it very quickly. Maybe they felt we were over gathering that stuff and it needed to be slowed down, but with a mine, and even if I had two real good, even level 10 extractors to work in the mine, level 10 miners, they're probably not going to be able to keep up with the iron requirements. Now, I am overproducing the tools, and I know I keep talking about balance and trying to find the right mix. Right now, I think overproducing the tools isn't such a bad thing. All right. They've done a good amount of flax already. I almost want to turn off their production of everything. Let's see. Do I want to stop getting wool for a little while? Just for a while, I think I will take this person off and put you back in the barn as a farmer, at least temporarily. Farmer. Do I have anybody else that I don't have? No, everybody else is assigned someplace. Okay. Innkeeper. I can bring my wife over, but I really want her getting feathers right now. Animal breeder, you're taking care of the pigs, and if I take you off, the pigs will poop everywhere. So, yeah, no. Yeah, everybody else just stay where you're at. That's acceptable, yes. I don't have much of a choice. Now what am I bringing in? Or what are they producing? 159 flax per hour. Let's take fertilizer down to 20%. 212.8 flax per hour. They might actually be able to get through all the flax in a season, which would be a miracle, because typically the only way to get through all the flax that we collect is that I'm sitting there beating it all night. Yes, I beat my flax at night, but it's the only way sometimes. Lights are about to come on. She's got one field left, and and the good thing is they just have to collect cabbage, and then next season they'll plant rye. So they got to work this field, but not until then. Now, supposedly the game's been changed that, and maybe I'll try one, that you can fertilize and hoe the land, and then when the season changed, if you don't plant anything, this will be ready to plant right away. I don't know if that's true, but I do want to do some testing on it. Okay, so she is good. I guess at night I'm going to get... Oh, your mother hasn't had her second kid yet, so... Oh, same with you. Okay, young man. Or young... Well, I can't tell man or lady. M-E-M-E-R. Not even going to try to pronounce it because I'd feel bad when I pronounce it wrong. Let's find this kid. Where are you? Okay, kid, tell me about you. I can't. He's a kid. He won't talk to me. E-M-E-R. Why am I not seeing that as a child on my list of children here? Tell me I'm missing it. This kid does not show up. Oh, there it is, right there. There, he, she. I can't. I'm gonna guess no, you know what? I think that's a girl. It just, we don't know yet. Oh, yeah, female. Yeah, the name is... All right, so I'm going to assign you and your family to the simple house that's empty. Thank you. And I'm going to destroy your old home. So the kids are useful. I can use them to identify the family and get them out of the area. I have found a usefulness for the children. Never thought I would. Why is my horse here all of a sudden? I might have inadvertently hit G and called the horse over, but I don't remember doing it. Ah, you know what I did forget? I don't have the 10 logs to start each of the houses at their location. So I will need to run back and gather those. Logs. 10. I also notice I am running out of logs. How are my woodsheds set up right now? What are you gathering? Gather less sticks. Actually, don't gather any sticks for now. I want you to gather a lot of logs and do very little firewood. I know I probably had you gathering sticks. Actually, I had to make you firewood. Do minimal firewood. No sticks for a while. And log gathering at the yin yang to help build back up. Let's do a quick F5. So if I don't like the placement, I can change it. Building, houses, face north, push all the way back. Ah, it's going to make me destroy that. I was afraid of that. Oh, I can move. Good, 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 good. Building, houses, house. Face north. Push forward until I touch the road. Ah, okay. This is the only thing I don't know. How much distance do I want between these houses? Well, I'll use the where their little walkway to their house was originally as a marker. Even if there's not a lot of room between the houses, each of these little markers will help in placement of the final build. And now I've got to change all these to the proper build. I'm also going to I'm going to pre-place stuff in here so that when I start building, I have the best chance of maintaining my buff. But I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Medieval Dynasty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.